Hi everyone, we'd like to present our development for the application to support one of our console. But before going into details, I'd like to demonstrate such kind of preparation we made before going on. Okay, let's go to admin panel. Actually, the admin panel will allow you to provide all the necessary changes and also to set some important targets and add users. It's extremely important also to set up all the required values. So what we have already set, we have set an account. We just created a few accounts. There is a few bills for SSE and Scottish Power, and you see that there are many details, and one of bill already paid and another one is not paid. We have add the only consumption for Scottish Power, for gas for Scottish Power, and we've got few documents, and for one of them are test CSV file, and another one is EDI file to be extracted. And also we have already set a financial limit. I will explain why we need such kind of financial limit. We've got no issue at the moment, but let's, by the way, add some issue assigned to, well, one of our users, and issue date, let's say today, and to be resolved by the end of month, and let's say please fix it. And we have already add few sites, home and home2. Let's assign it to home site. Just add. Okay, we've got one project, but let's add another one. So just going back and add the project for home2, start today, and once again add by the end of the month, and the email address would be R1. Yep, and please try. Okay, let's edit. So we've got two projects at the moment. As for providers, as you can see, we have two of them. If you click on any of them, we have name and address for the provider. We've got site groups, but we don't have any site groups assigned yet. We've got two sites, home and home2, and once again we've got some external information regarding address, and, well, by the way, let's edit as address. We can select site group, and we can select site account. By the way, let's say site account 1, and we've got MSN and MPAN and so on as required, and we can add a site picture and site status. So let's say yes, and because it's active now, so let's save all the changes. Additionally, we can set such kind of target. So we have a target for 1000 for home for gas. So, and we'll see how we can track all the changes, and we will be notified if the limit has been expired. Well, as for tariff, we have at two tariffs. So for SSE for electricity, and we can select what kind of unit we will add, and also we've got few units, so we can count our consumption based on day or unit basis. And as for utility, we have add electricity and gas, and, well, let's add oil as well. Okay, so we have do all the necessary preparation. For main administrator, as a main administrator, we will be able to add users and put them into the group. Okay, let's go to main page and have a look how it works. So we can see that we have already have two bills. One of them are paid, one not. So for the entire sum the entire amount is 200, well, let's say pounds or dollars, and we have paid one of them, and so the rest is 100, and we have used 40% of our limit we were mentioned before. We've got one issue for assigned for bill view, and we can reject or approve it. We don't have any groups at the moment, but we've got two sites with address and non-group and account assigned to them. Okay, so how we can add any kind of data, and let's have a look at the requirements. So the first requirement is capability to work with ADI and CSV files. Yeah, okay. So we will go to upload, and we can upload ADI or CSV files. Just select a file and upload it. We have already uploaded two of them, but it doesn't matter that all the data will be put directly into a database. So we saved the file, but not extracted bill information yet. But to do so, we will go to validate data, and we see that we can try to extract data for each files. But we see for ADI files the data format is not correct, and therefore we will not be able to put it into the database. However, if we go to test CSV, we'll see that all the data looks correct, and we see the button add to database, and as soon as we push it, all the data will be added into the database. Okay, let's have a look at another requirements: ability to use series of different data validators. Yeah, it is realized because we compare the current tariff and consumption based on this tariff with a bill information, and unfortunately we see that for two bills we have already created the information provided by utility owner is not correct, so this validation status is false. Okay, another one is enable manual bill entry. Yes, for sure, we can go to upload data and we can add any bill data manually. Okay, let's add for Scottish Power, let's add a gas for home 2, and starting from 1st of August and ending by for the end of August, let's say 5 let's per day 5 units, and the amount would be 50 pounds, and no comments and not paid yet. Okay, add bill, and we see that the amount of due bills and all bills already changed. And also go to validation, and we can see that we add this one. Yeah, actually, not this one. Yeah. Oh, well, this one for Scottish Power, but the validation status unfortunately is still false. Okay, let's go to another reporting. So ability to run reports for benchmarking, monitoring, targeting, and so on, budgeting. So first of all, dashboard provides such kind of information, but also we can analyze data. Analyze data means we can receive all the information in graphical format, and also we can create report. So to create report, we can see all the information regarding bills and consumption, and if we wish to generate PDF report, the system will be able to generate report. Okay, it is already saved into our temporary directory, and if you open it, we'll see that the information will be extracted. Okay, let's close it and go to the another requirements. Ability for carbon emission, for sure it will already added, but it's based on the government information, but we have no enough information regarding calculation of carbon, and therefore we need an additional consultation to show such kind of information. Okay, let's go to query management and ability to track issues. As we show at the dashboard, we have the ability to track the issue, and as soon as it will complete it, reject or approve it. Okay, let's go to general database management, and the next set of functionalities about ability of import a wide variety of data sources. For sure, we can import all the data, but it will be imported using third-party software or just a direct import using any kind of importing application. Okay, so the next one is ability to hold site details as well as account information and download bills in a PDF format. We already showed you how to download information in PDF format. It's about creation of a report in here. And as for site information, you can find all the information in here. And also, once again, go into admin. And go into site, you see the entire set of information required, including all the MSN, MPN, and so on. Okay, let's go back to our main website. Okay, must be able to hold utility contract information and so on, and update it periodically. It means tariff information. As we showed to you, you can enter the tariff information once again currently in admin panel, and you can enter the provider utility and start and end date and tariff, and you can select and add any kind of units. To do so, let's go back and must be able to hold utility contract information, and ability to store photos. Yeah, for sure, you can see that we've got some fields to save a picture. Well, let's try again and go into admin and go into site information. And in here, you can upload any kind of pictures there. Okay, let's go back. Going to another one, and let's go to analysis. So, ability to employ a variety of analysis techniques and so on. It would be much better if you have the entire data set to identify the most appropriate one, but at the moment we can just simply create a very basic information and very basic charts like well, this one and so on, but we have selected the only guest and the only provider here, but we can build any kind of charts and forecast analysis in here. Okay, ability to browse data and so on, daily, weekly, and so on. Yes, for sure, we can go into create report. You can see the entire information regarding all the providers and all the sites. Okay, and ability to track the projects. Well, it's a very interesting point because we can track project, and so we can track the very basic information, but if you wish, we can add as much tasks as possible. Okay, let's go to another one. A hosted system, hosted service. The hosted system support staff to log into the store and provide any kind of supports. Yeah, for sure. As we hosted Cloudly, you can go to the cloud but appropriate stuff, and to see all the logs and all the supporting information. Regarding regular health check and so on, it's automatically included into our package, and all the updates is our responsibility, as well as maintenance and backup. As for backup, I'd like to stop a little bit at this moment because we are using three kind of backups. The first one, we are using a regular backup to another cloud service. The second level is we are using a backup for different cloud in different availability zone, and the third one is we are using such kind of redundancy, so we are using two databases working simultaneously. So if one is going away, we will automatically use the another one. Okay, next section is browser-based system accessible information. We can have ability to share all the utility data directly or indirectly, and if you wish to share your information directly, you can use a direct link from your system, but the question is if you can share your information if only the another users included into your system. If not, we will be able to export into any kind of format and share this information in third-party format. So ability to cite a context to your utility bill and enter meter reading and so on. Yes, for sure, any kind of sites is able to go into upload information page and enter all their data, but let's know if we need to extend such kind of services. The browser information must be easy for them to access and require no programming or training. Yeah, for sure, it seems to me it's very much self-explained. Okay, access to support, training and networks. We will provide training and support. We will provide a free support during the entire time by email, and also we will provide some kind of training video like this one, and I hope it will help you to use your system more correctly. And also to maximize, as you have mentioned, to maximize the use of the software, we are very much interested in share our software and extend their usage. Well, and as for exception report, the capability of automatic exception is extremely important, and we understand, and therefore, as we have mentioned, we have set already in admin panel such kind of target, and if you can see there are two set of targets. The first was in financial limit for in here, and also is targets. It very much depends on the location and utility. And as soon as you reach your limit, the automatic email will be sent to management or any other persons who is responsible for setting such kind of target and to make provide any actions. Okay, as for IT requirements, software is, as you can see, is working with Internet Explorer. Actually, not Internet Explorer, but as well as Internet Explorer and Edge. And also, currently we are using with Google Chrome. And as for report, you see that the report is automatically extracted into a PDF format, but would be easily extracted also into Word and Excel. Regarding robust data protection and network security, first of all, this functionality is automatically provided by cloud software and cloud infrastructure, but also we have provided all the actions, and we are certified provider and covered by a necessary certification. Okay, as for next one, software must be backed up regularly. Yeah, we have already mentioned that we have created a cron task to back up all the information regularly, and therefore we can continue restoring. We can restore all the information in few hours. Okay, and the next one is regarding such point, business continuity. I would say that that's because of using and testing regular backups. And finally, the information. We are expected information how our software will be connected to any other services, but we would like to say that there are many internal API ready to be used in here, and therefore we hope that it wouldn't be any issue to use our software, our application together along with any other one. As for desirable requirements, we did not realize them. We have not applied them yet, but it won't be an issue, and we have included it as an additional functionality. So billing information will be easily to be included into existing package, as well as linking to account payable system like this one. Therefore, I believe that we completely cover all the requirements and will be happy to cooperate with you. Thank you very much for your attention.